going on, everybody? Julian here, jlewistrading.com, doing a quick review on LK Luckin Coffee. This was the trade of the day, and this is where I focused my attention today. Was on this 15-minute chart. Started off pre-market, 200-day simple moving average, 20-day simple moving average. Had that layered MA approach that I like, and price action was soft before the bell rang this morning. So with that said, I moved over into my 5-minute chart, and I started to watch the first little bit of the market open. Now this 5-minute chart printed, and I was a little late on getting into this to the short side. There's that 200-day simple moving average, that 20-day simple moving average. It's matching what I was watching on the 15, so I had that correlation across 2 time frames, which is something that I prefer. And watch this 5-minute chart right through here, but I was late. From there, I watched this candle absolutely break down, and then we had this little 2-bar rally right through here, just like so. And so what I was looking at was actually a bear flag with some 20-day resistance. Pardon me, I lost my train of thought. Very, very simple move. What I did from there is I love using these Fibonacci projection tools, and I used them in a very, very unique way where I bring these across just like this instead of using them in the traditional way. So I used this notched line as a support level that I wanted to see get taken out, and so I traded that to the downside. So this was my area where I was looking to enter short. Price action broke down, had these topping tails. It was showing me signs that it was going to break down, and I love the 618 projection level. So I looked at the 618, but I also moved back one day to see where some support might be, and it was the 618 as well. That queued me up to watch the level 2s and the time and sales and to see how price action was going to react at that level. And you can see that price action slowly worked its way down, had this nice big sell-off, kind of closed around that 41.5 level, and then really started to sell, and I liquidated the position. And the fact of the matter is that from the play, from where I entered to where I covered, I was trading option expirations. So I saw about a 59% return on these puts that I was trading. It was a really, really nice play. The next thing from there is I noticed that from this 100 mark, price action actually rallied, and it held that 41.5 range. It held that level. So that support level broke down and then became a resistance level, and we had this nice topping tail right through here off the 20-day simple moving average, and that triggered the thought process that price action was going to run lower. And so what I actually did from there is I scalped a play from 41.04 down to this level right through here. So that's from the 100 Fibonacci projection level to the 161.8 Fibonacci projection level, and I just scalped it for a little 3-bar move. Just closed this position a few minutes ago, and it's a very, very simple play. Now, if we scroll back even further, you'll start to see that there are other areas right through here, primarily down to this level, where price action bounced right off of. And so the short-term expectation for the rest of the day is price action might actually rally up into this level, hold it, and then turn off and pare back some more gains. So look at that, down almost 10% on the day. We've had a lot of multiple day consolidation, and price action just got really, really soft today. There's a bunch of news that's affecting this stock, and the bottom line is this, guys. If I see a setup that makes sense to me on the 15-5 and then the 2-minute chart where I execute my trades, I don't ask any questions. There's going to be news. News is not 100%. Sometimes news will happen. You'll get it, opposite reaction. And so I listen to the news, I take in the information, but at the absolute end of the day, I take a lot of the indicators out of the equation, and I'm just looking at how price action is trading relative to moving averages, which is a smoothed out average, obviously, of short-term trends, because I'm trading 15 and 5-minute intraday. So with that said, everything aligned. I did what I had to do. This trade was beautiful, worked out well. I scalped twice today, and that closes out my week. So shout out to everybody that had a great week. If you have any questions, I'm at info@jlewistrading.com. If you're part of our members chat room and you have any questions about this trade, feel free to buzz me in chat, and we'll see you next week on Monday morning.